7 News, keeping you connected.
For something quick, easy, and delicious for dinner, you're going to want to listen up. Executive Chef Andrew Duell from Tesori is going to show us how to easily take a classic dish like spaghetti and to the next level. Hey, Andrew.
Hello.
Welcome to the show.
Hello.
This is
right up my alley. My spaghetti is so bootleg.
Our taste testers are already digging in over there on the antipasta platter. I have to tell you, Tesori just opened up last September.
That's correct.
And it's right beside the Chicago Symphony Center.
Yes, we're really close to Michigan Avenue. We're having a lot of fun there.
And how would you describe the food?
We're Italian inspired. We have great pizzas. We have a lot of fun. We have a really beautiful bar, and hope to see everybody there.
And you knew that you wanted to be a chef really early on because your favorite toy growing up was?
A mini stove my mom brought to the United States from England, and it looked just like her bake stove. So rainy days.
Did you put it right in the kitchen and then cook alongside your mom growing up?
I tried to, yeah. It wasn't strong enough to cook too much more than a fried egg, but I had fun with it.
And you said your mother's from where?
She's from England.
Yeah, I can hear a little bit of that.
And you studied in Italy.
I studied in Italy as well, yes.
Wow. And most impressive, you also worked at Le Cirque in New York.
I did for 4.5 years.
Wow. Okay, so show us how to take spaghetti to the next level.
So what we did here is we started off the pan with garlic and onion. You sweat it out with some anchovies to get the flavors developed, and then the dry pasta goes directly into the saute pan.
Okay, so wait a minute. This is what really makes it different, because basically this pasta, just dry, you just put it in.
That's exactly right.
Oh, so you didn't boil it?
I did not boil it. So putting the dried pasta into the saute pan, you're not going to lose any of the flavor from the spaghetti. Putting it into a big pot of boiling water. And as well, it's going to suck in the flavor of the shallots and the garlic that's already in the pan.
Well, how do you know when the noodles are done?
We're going to keep an eye on it. They become transparent. This is spaghettini, a very thin spaghetti, so it's going to cook really quickly.
I like thin
And
spaghetti.
Would you recommend the thinner types of spaghetti or angel hair pasta?
Well, I wouldn't go thicker than maybe a penne pasta to cook in this method.
Okay. And there is some liquid in here.
This is vegetable stock.
Okay.
That we're keeping hot, and we're just going to ladle over one ladle at a time. We watch the pasta suck up the water, and as it cooks, we're going to keep an eye on it.
So eventually, and tell me how long this will take, all this liquid will disappear.
It'll take about 4 minutes.
This is really blowing my mind.
So that's going to evaporate in 4 minutes?
It's going to evaporate, yes.
Every chef I've ever, heard says you have to boil pasta in a large pot of water with salt. So,
well, this is a different method, that works as well, but this is the way we do it at
Chef Andrew's method is the best.
right.
Okay?
And this is really going to save time too. So tell us what the next step is.
We're just going to keep cooking the pasta. Once the pasta is totally cooked, we're going to toss in our fresh chopped ingredients. We have green olives, we have black olives, we have capers, we have some fresh tomato, we have a few herbs, and olive oil. At the end, we're going to top it with fresh grated Parmesan cheese.
Okay, should I be throwing things in right now?
We're going to wait until all the water absorbed, and then we're going to throw the ingredients in.
And you can throw in any type of ingredient you like.
You bet. Whatever your favorite ingredients are. If you want to do this with mushrooms, you can make a nice mushroom pasta.
I love
it's just
mushrooms.
the style of...
do you think it's more expensive to do it this way, Chef?
No, it's definitely not more expensive, and actually I think it's a little bit faster, and I think there's a lot less cleanup because you only have one pan getting dirty in the method.
And the key here I see is all of these ingredients are fresh. They're not cooked.
That's right. So all the flavors will stick out in the end when you're eating the pasta. You don't really lose any flavors from them being overcooked.
Okay, so let's just pretend that this water all disappears. I know you've got another one ready for us.
Oh,
yeah. So that goes up. That's what all of the water evaporated.
And I see you constantly putting the broth in there. Oopsie.
Yes, I do. I keep an eye on it because you can't take the broth out once you put it in. So I just put a little bit in at a time.
Okay. Okay. Can I just start throwing?
Yeah.
We're getting a little tight on time, so I'm going to help you out here. Cheese, my favorite.
I'll do the cheese last. Maybe I'll the olives and the capers. I'm sorry.
Okay. There's that.
There you go.
Did you discover this method, Chef, or did you learn this somewhere?
No, I had a really amazing chef trained me in New York, and he taught me the method because really I went to 2 culinary schools, and I went through my experience in Italy, and I'd never seen this.
Okay, and the cheese last, of course, and you say use really good cheese, right?
I like to use very good cheese.
All right, let me just tell you, I would love to check this place out.
We should go, G.
We should go.
You know, audience, wouldn't you like to go?
Oh, the audience too?
You guys want to go?
Andrew, what are you guys doing for lunch today?
Hopefully we're having the audience.
All right. Well, we're taking our entire audience over to lunch today to Tesori and the Chicago Trolley and Double Decker Company has a few trolleys outside. So why don't we just take the entire audience to Tesori after the show for lunch? Thank you so much, Andrew.
We're going to see you a little later, Chef.
All right.
I like these appetizers, too, by the way.
And by the way, this is fresh buffalo mozzarella. Okay.
Really?
Check it out. We're going to put it right in there.
Details on how to win a trip to the Oscars right after the break. We'll be right back.
Still can feel the sting, no need to second guess me.